We're joined now from Port Moresby by Papua New Guinea correspondent Liam Fox. Hi there, Liam. Can you tell us first off the circumstances around which these charges have been levelled against the Chief Justice?
Sure. For most of the last year, the government of Peter O'Neill has made a number of unsuccessful attempts at removing Sir Salamo from his role as Chief Justice. They came to a head in December last year when the Supreme Court held down its first decision, finding that Peter O'Neill's ascent to the Prime Ministership was unconstitutional, and it ordered that Sir Michael Somare be reinstated as Prime Minister. They've come to a head again this week. On Monday, the Supreme Court again upheld that earlier decision and said that those orders made back in December need to be followed by all government agencies. But there was some controversy surrounding that decision. 2 of the 5 judges withdrew just as the decision was being handed down. That was because of an email, an intercourt email that was leaked to the local media. In it, one of the judges referred to the O'Neill government as an illegal regime before this latest case had even got underway. So Peter O'Neill and his supporters have said this latest decision is tainted by bias, and they're not going to recognise it. And that has now escalated to this charge of sedition being laid against Sir Salamo. Police haven't detailed any of the allegations around these charges, but in a press release, Belden Nama, the Deputy Prime Minister, says they relate to this court decision, and essentially sedition refers to interfering with government in the way that the court has ordered Sir Michael Somare to be reinstated as Prime Minister.
So is the Chief Justice the only judge under threat here?
No, he's not. 3 judges were involved in Monday night's decision. Those are Justice Nicholas Kirawam and Les Guevara Nanu. A senior police officer down at court today while this attempt was underway told me that they will be seeking to arrest those 2 judges as well, but they're dealing with the 3 of them one at a time. So Salamo Inja is the first cab off the rank, so to speak, and when that is dealt with, they'll be moving against the other 2.
So this whole attempt to arrest Sir Salamo and the others by the Deputy Prime Minister, it does seem a fairly extraordinary event. How was he actually able to do it?
Well, he was able to do it because the police force here and indeed the army has been politicised. Back in December, after the Supreme Court's first ruling, the police force and the army were essentially forced to choose between Sir Michael Somare and Peter O'Neill. They ended up choosing Peter O'Neill. Someone like the Police Commissioner, Tom Kalunga, owes his position to Peter O'Neill. If Sir Michael Somare had been reinstalled, the position would have gone to someone else. So they owed their allegiance to this current government. And Belden Nama also has strong ties with the military, being a former army captain himself. And certainly from what happened in court today, it seems that he was able to lead the soldiers and the police in court today. He was directing them outside of court. It wasn't the police commissioner or the general, the brigadier general, the chief of the Defence Force. It was Belden Nama himself.
Well, this story certainly seems to have a long and messy road to travel. Thanks so much for filling us in so far.